Part 2 of the Essex Way begins in the historic town of Chipping Ongar and follows a path past the castle earthworks on the town's eastern side. The path meanders along the edge of the River Roding, close to the village of Fifield, and eventually onto the small village of Willingale with its 2 churches. Beyond Willingale, the path joins a bridleway along a few zigzags to reach Pepper's Green, and then the A1060 at Salts Green, where there is regular bus service to Chelmsford for an overnight stay. Chipping Ongar is a small town with plenty of shops and cafes for visitors setting out on one of the trails that passes through the bustling streets. Ongar Castle sits just to the east of the main street and dates back to the 12th century and once had a large stone keep on a high motte. Sadly, there is no access to the earthworks, but a path does pass around, allowing for the odd glimpse of the water-filled moat. St Martin's Church in Ongar is a Grade 1 listed building with a wooden spire. The original fabric of the building dates to the late 11th century, making it even older than the castle earthworks nearby. Heading out of the village, the Essex Way actually follows a short section of the St Peter's Way, another long-distance route to the coast, this one ending at St Peter's Chapel at Bradwell-on-Sea. Take special care crossing the A414, and on the other side the route enters a small wood followed by open fields where the original route used to be closer to the River Roding, but recent diversions have forced the route slightly to the west along the public right-of-way. The River Roding remains in company for several kilometres as it meanders its way through the open fields until it's crossed at Tunbridge. The first real signs of civilization since leaving Ongar behind comes in the form of a tiny hamlet called Cannon's Green and consists of only a couple of houses at the end of a lane. The path quickly leaves the road to pass the village of Fifield, and after a couple of miles will arrive at the stunning two churches in Willingale. Willingale is a lovely small village with a rather unique feature that is passed directly along the trail. Willingale has two churches that are situated right next to each other. They date from different periods, the oldest being St Andrew's and All Saints Church, which was built in the 12th century. St Christopher's Church dates to the 14th century and likely built due to the old church being too small for all the worshippers who wanted to attend, and rather than demolish the old church and rebuild, a decision was made to construct a new one alongside. Leaving Willingale behind, there are few signs of settlement until the main road is reached at the end of the day. A bridleway is picked up and zigzags its way north to the A1060, passing the odd farm, and forms part of a massive network of rights of way around Pepper's Green. Pepper's Green is eventually reached, with a few houses at the end of a narrow lane being all that's about. Continuing along the lane leads to the main road, with a bus stop opposite to catch a bus into Chelmsford for an overnight stop before returning the following day.